I'm going to try to live stream this one. Ah, damn it. Give me a second. Every time with the Kotasa. Yeah, when I first joined the server, I saw there were 2 people on, but right now it's just me and you. I don't know what was going on there. Yeah. Alright, I think we're about ready to start the flight. My glider is trying to outrun my tow plane.
What's your flap setting?
+2.
Okay. Yeah, usually you should do an arrow tow with the initial flap setting, with the default flap setting.
I think it defaults to -1.
And if you get too close to the tow plane, just use your air brakes and don't change the flaps.
Okay.
Yeah, in real life you could really get you and the tow plane pilot in trouble when you, for example, drag his tail down and he cannot push the stick anymore. And you're both going to fall to death then.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm sure he's riding with his hand on the release cable, too. I'm sure he can release it from his side, right?
That's right.
I was telling you about the, maybe I wasn't telling you. I ran across micro gliders the other day, a few videos on micro gliders. And they were towing the micro gliders with an ultralight.
Okay. What a micro, like a manned aircraft?
Yeah, they're oh man, they're sketchy. It's a new, it was a new class for smaller gliders, but these things are crazy. I'll send you some videos. I'll send you a link to one of the videos.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no way I would ride in these things. They're basically hang gliders with like enclosed cockpits.
Yeah, okay, I know what you mean, yeah. Like the Red Gold or the Archaeopteryx.
Yes, yes.
Wait, where you don't retract your gear but your feet instead, or your legs.
These guys didn't have levers in the cockpit connected to things. They had ropes that they would pull. They would just pull on the ropes. I'm like, no, that's not cool.
I'm heading north from my current position to get to a thermal.
Okay.
And to search for thermals, my cruise speed is 150 indicated now.
Okay. I might get lucky. I might have gotten released right into a thermal.
Oh, nice, yeah. Yeah, usually the tow plane tries to tow you into some lift if it's somewhere in their towing pattern. And also if the start sector is in a different place than the takeoff, for example, it's like 10 kilometer north of the takeoff airfield, then the tow plane will always tow you to the start sector or in the direction of the start sector. Got something there?
Yeah.
What climb do you expect there?
I can't really tell you yet, but maybe I'm seeing like 1.4 right now, 1.6, 1.8.
Mm-hmm.
It's building. 1.9. I saw 2.2 on that pass.
This time I try to use the long-term integrator of Kotasa.
How do you turn that on? It's 0?
9. 0 is the stopwatch, 9
Okay.
for the long-term integrator. Oh, I had a little bump here, turned around and now it's nothing.
There's a good thermal over here.
I guess I just turned around the wrong way. I'm coming to you, Farmer.
Okay.
Just have to get a bit more used to this glider.
What
Flying
glider
the
is it?
ASG-29. It's from a German manufacturer.
Yeah.
Alexander Schleicher.
Yeah, I'm showing 2.4 on the long term.
That's nice. Had a little bump in the blue here.
That's always nice. Do you have a strong side and a weak side that you turn to? Or are you pretty good in both directions?
Usually I turn to the left, or I try to hit the thermals in a way that I can turn to the left.
Okay.
Because it's feeling more natural if you have the stick in your right hand to turn your arm to the inside instead of to the outside. Know what I mean?
Agreed.
But
I'm doing the right hand.
you should thermal like against the direction where it lifts your wing. Like if you fly into the thermal and it lifts your left wing, then turn to the left, and if it lifts your right wing, turn to the right. And if it doesn't lift your wing in any way, then yeah, you have to choose either left or right.
Do we get those effects in Condor? Does it make your glider if you're not in the center of the thermal? Will it push you
Yeah.
one way? Okay. I wasn't sure if we got those effects in Condor.
Yeah, sometimes you will notice that it tries to lift up just one wing.
When I was flying radio controlled gliders, that's the only thing you have to go on is what you can see.
Mm-hmm.
And so you would look for the wing to lift or the tail to lift. And that's how you would know that you were in a thermal.
Yep. I'm going for another tow. I'm too low already.
Okay.
This flight is going to be expensive. When I need a second tow already.
This may end up being our end up being our bad flight, the one we can't complete.
Oh no. Delta 1503, turning base to final on runway 34. Oh, I'm getting a Wilga as tow plane today.
Those are nice. The Wilga?
Yeah, or maybe it's a cup, I don't know. Not sure. Not good with aircraft models other than Condor gliders.
I feel like I'm giving a master class in how to mess up a thermal right now.
Oh, my tow plane is circling in a thermal with me.
Nice.
Okay, let's see if I can find the lift this time.
Is there a penalty for cloud flying?
I'm not sure anymore, but it could be. I think there is. Yeah, I set one up for this task.
Okay. I think just a couple more turns and I'll be ready to start.
Nice. Yeah, just go for a start when you're ready. I'll
Okay.
try to catch up.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Yeah, from trying the first leg yesterday, I already know I will fly a lot more inside the triangle. So more into the land. And rather take some deviation into account than not having good thermals. So basically like you did it yesterday.
Cool. And the thermal is turning dog shit. But they were supposed to get easier to ride as you got up to the clouds.
Yeah, but they only have a certain lifespan and the lift is going to decrease when they're about to die and when they will dissolve. And it doesn't look that healthy anymore, the cloud. My values also decrease. But I'm observing a potentially newborn cloud right now.
What, baby? I don't think so. You want me to ask him again?
I'm heading to the newborn cloud in the east.
Okay. Huh. It doesn't say I started.
Maybe you've been too high. Or you...
Huh.
Yeah, you need to turn the big red sector that needs to get green when you're in it. That means you're valid and then you can cross the start line.
right, I'm headed towards Aviano.
Okay.
I'm not really put. I think yesterday we said like 3.
Yeah, I started with around 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I still need 2,500 meters to make it to Aviano.
Mm.
That's not bad. 3 climbs, maybe?
Yep.
If I can pick a thermal up at 1,000 meters and ride it to 2,000 meters, then I should be okay.
Yep. That's right. Can also glide some longer and try to pick one up lower, but yeah, it's going to be more narrow and weaker.
Yeah, and the time that I spend working from, say, 700 meters to 1,000 meters, I've got to weigh if it's worth spending that time or if it's worth a little bit longer in the glide, gliding more efficiently.
Yeah, tactic for the best speed with only thermaling is like set your MC to just a bit below the average you had in the last thermal. Use the speed recommendation then to get to the next thermal, and only turn if you see peaks that are higher than your MC, then you know it's worth to stop here to turn.
Okay, that makes sense.
And otherwise, don't even turn. Just go through it. Yeah. When you're still high enough, at least.
Yeah.
Up to a certain point, when you say now it's almost getting uncomfortable, I should turn the next lift, no matter how bad it is. Yeah, the Dutch guys are usually really good in thermaling tasks.
Still nothing. Man, that was a fast task we flew today.
Yep.
What did you came in close to 300, right?
Yeah, almost. 299.4, I believe it was. Yeah.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Yeah, I really pushed in the end to get to average speed of 300, but it didn't work out.
What was the VNE of your glider?
The one that I'm flying right now, or
the one you were flying earlier?
290.
So your average was higher than the VNE?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, only because of the high altitude and the thin air up there.
There's the drop. And there's the lift.
Glider that I'm flying right now has a VNE of 270 kph, but it's quicker in this type of task or in these conditions
Oh,
than
that's
the
right. You're
JS one.
taking the EB,
No, I've taken ASG
the
29,
ASG 29.
also 80-meter wingspan. Yeah. I would have usually taken the EB29 for this task, but it would be a bit unfair.
Yeah, I'm not worried about fare. I'm just enjoying the flights.
Yeah.
I suppose
Yeah,
I
to
could have
give you
taken the Diana.
to give you an idea, the EB29 has a best glide ratio of 1 to 70.
Yeah, that's
So
insane.
you can make it to Aviano just with gliding down your 2,000 meters if you want, without a single bump of lift.
That's not right. Uh-oh. You're coming for me.
Yeah, sorry for crashing you last flight.
Oh, no, don't worry about it, dude. I had my parachute on. I was ready.
Okay, yeah, I didn't mean to, I just had to execute the command.
Yeah, they told you to come and intercept the alien, right?
Yep. And the mission was successful.
It was very successful. Kamikaze mission, but that's okay.
Yeah, the thing to not break your own glider in Condor is you have to hit other people's wings with your fuselage, then you're fine.
Okay, I'll let my
Because
son
only the wings can break in Condor.
notice that. I'll let my son know so that he knows who to or where to aim. Okay, what's going on?
Yeah, and remember there are big variation in thermal strength and width today.
Okay.
So yeah, you better plan your path wisely and try to check out as much thermals as you can on the way and only turn the best ones if you're still high enough or comfortably high.
Okay. That was a wash. Okay, we'll try for another thermal.
Yeah, the one you tried is dissolving already.
Have you already caught up to me?
Only half the distance.
I was just wondering how you knew how it dissolved already.
Yeah, I see it.
Uh,
And 10k behind you.
oh, the cloud is changing?
Yeah.
Huh.
You can see it when, like sometimes there are also blue thermals. That's when you find thermal lift just below blue sky and there's no cloud above it.
Yeah.
And after some times, if the air mass moisture and everything is high enough, then there will be a cloud forming over that lift. And yeah, you will see when all of a sudden in blue sky there pops up a thermal. That's a newborn thermal then. And after some time, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes or something like that in Condor, the thermals will start to
Dissipate?
yeah, will start to die and dissipate again. Yeah.
Okay. I really need to get XC up and running.
Oh yeah, that's a nice feature.
Yeah.
But sometimes it distracts people too much, like they're playing around with XVSO all the time, checking routes and stuff, and then you don't concentrate on the flying anymore. Yeah, Mark and Tees, for example, use XVSO most of the time. And the good thing is, what it can tell you, what the Condor PDA can't tell you is if you're like on glide slope to hit the next turn point or the finish, regarding the mountains in between you and the next turn point. So that's a good thing. Because Condor, a final glide computer, doesn't take mountains into account.
Yeah, I've noticed. I noticed that today.
Yeah, I also thought after turning the Zugspitze, damn, I'm low. And I was just dropping below the lentis.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. You guys were on final glide before you started the task. Good thermal here.
Yeah, as example, I started out with MC 2.0. And I now had a thermal that gave me about 2.8 average. And as a rule of thumb from T's, I subtract 0.5 from the average climb, and that's my new MC then.
Okay.
Like I'm a bit more on the safe side than if I put it a bit lower. But it hasn't been a good thermal at all. I think I'm going to skip the thermals where you are right now and try to head a bit more on track.
Okay.
I really think you're learning pretty fast.
Thank you. All right. Now I can go to my McCready page. Stop that.
What do you mean page 3?
Yeah, I can go to my McCready page and I can set it to. I saw about 2.2 in the last one.
Okay.
So I'll set my McCready to 2.2 and then fly McCready.
Yeah. To be on the safe side, you can also set it a bit lower, like maybe 2. Like my personal preference is to rather lose 2% of time and fly 2% safer. Because what the polar tells you of the plane is like how effective you are at what speed.
Mm-hmm.
Like what your initial sink is. Because of course when you speed up you will create more sink and more drag.
Right.
And you only can afford it if the lift is good enough and you're high enough, then you can afford it to fly fast.
So when I start, when I enter a thermal, well, I guess McCready will tell me to slow down, won't it?
Sorry, second please.
I said when I enter the thermal, the McCready meter will tell me to slow down, won't it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But usually when you enter thermal, you try to fly straight for a few seconds, like
Right.
until you pass the core.
Right.
And in that time, when you fly straight, you try to reduce your speed to your circling speed.
Right.
And when you're at a low speed, then you enter the turn.
Okay.
Have you done all the Condor flight lessons already?
I don't think I've even touched the flight lessons.
Okay. Yeah, the first ones are pretty basic, like landing, takeoff, flying, turns and stuff like that, and turn coordination. But there are also some intermediate and advanced ones to like plan your final glide, messing around with the McCready value and flying wave and stuff like that. Everything is pretty good explained in small missions, like you only have to fly 2 or 3 minutes to complete one lesson. So you spawn in mid-air and just have to fulfill one objective and then you're good.
If it's whoa. If it's worth going through, I'll definitely go through it.
Yeah, sure. You should.
Hey, give me just a second, okay?
Yep.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Yeah, it's like a basic soaring 101 and also like how to fly in Condor. And everything on the beautiful default Slovenia scenery. With the artificial towns.
Yeah, I suppose what I should do is fire up a game one day and just kind of sit there on the runway and just watch the clouds for a little while. Maybe turn on thermal helpers and just see what the clouds are doing.
Yeah, you can also like hit some free flight server on most of those. The Q button is active, so you can just repair your plane or recover altitude. If you get too low, just press Q and you will be 500 meters higher then. And then play around a bit with thermal helpers and stuff like that. That's really also good to see how the air is moving where.
Yeah, when I first moved over to Condor from X-Plane, in X-Plane you can't really see the thermals. They're just, I don't think the thermals and the clouds don't have any kind of interaction. At least not as far as I could tell. And when I got into Condor, I was just kind of roaming around looking for a thermal. And finally I was like, I'm just going to turn on thermal helpers and just see. And then I was like, oh, there's a thermal under every cloud, just about. Once I saw that, I was, my brain made the switch. I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing now. I know where to go.
Yeah, the thing could be that X-Plane is like not a usual soaring simulator, like more for motorized aircraft, and I think it's got a bit more detailed weather, so more types of clouds, and you won't find lift under or below any type of cloud. It has to be a cumulus cloud.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why. Like in Condor, they only have good weather, cumulus clouds, because you wouldn't even start in bad weather. Yeah, maybe that's it. So you cannot have rain and thunderstorms and stuff like that in Condor. Would be a no-no to fly in there.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of videos of guys in South Africa coming in to land in the rain.
That's not a great experience, I guess.
It was nice though. From the altitude they were at, you could see the two separate storm clouds, and you could see two separate columns of rain coming down. And you could see the break in the clouds. From the altitude they were at, you could see the whole thing. They just needed to fly up and then thread the gap.
Thermal is a waste of time. I continue.
Okay. Man, you are killing me on speed.
Yeah, I'm already flying Condor since a few years, and I fly about 100,000 kilometers per year. So about, I don't know, 600 to 800 hours per year. And I started with Condor, I believe it was November 2017.
Do you, do those hours give you any cred in real life?
No. I mean, I learned a lot about gliding and
Mhm.
stuff, and I'm very confident I could do a little cross country in a real glider, but they wouldn't let me because I don't have a license. So
But I mean, when you do go to get your license, you're sure the time in Condor will pay off.
yeah, that for sure. I wouldn't need as much starts as I had when I was 14 to get solo, to fly without teacher than one-seater. Yeah, the transition is really weird when you fly the first time without teacher and you really miss the ballast and everything's different on takeoff and on the landing. Yeah.
Did you still fly the two-seater just without your instructor? Or did you fly
On the
completely?
yeah, when you transition to solo, then you usually fly the double seat school glider in like the first flight or in the first two solo flights, and then you transition to a single seater. So in that case, the difference is not too big then. Oh, I found a nice thermal over here. This thermal will definitely help me to screw up my MC a bit. I think my real life experience comes down to about 89 starts in total and maybe 9 hours of flight time or so.
Oh man, there is nothing here.
Are you low?
Sorry, I had to turn my mic off. We're getting ready to, or the family is getting ready to go somewhere.
Oh, okay.
They've had enough of sitting here watching me fly.
Yeah, the thing is, when you plan on maybe starting gliding in real life, don't get too spoiled by Condor.
Yeah, for real.
Because the first years you won't be able to fly such high performance airplanes, and also the instrumentation on the Condor planes is quite good. Like for cross country, you more or less need a navigation computer in there. Otherwise, you do carry a map with you and try to make out some landmarks and yeah.
Yeah, one of the things I was thinking about, like I said, I've toyed around with the idea of going on a flight.
Mm-hmm.
There's a local glider club, maybe 2 hours from here.
Mm-hmm.
And they offer rides for maybe 150 euros.
Mm-hmm.
I think like $125. I've been toying around with the idea of going up in one, and I wonder if I could take XC. I guess I could take XC Soar with me, just loaded on my
Yeah,
phone.
sure. Sure, you can.
You know what? I'm not sure. I gotta look it up again, figure out what county they're in.
Oh, nice. There's a cloud tree right in front of me. Oh, we're already at Venezia again.
Yeah.
I thought that to my right looks familiar. The red-roofed city.
I'll be back in just a second.
Yep.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Do you see the international airport? To your right? Ah, you're circling, yeah.
Yeah.
Like at the coast, a bit to the north or
Well, I was
northeast.
trying to circle. Oh my god. See what I did wrong there.
Oh, it's very narrow. At least where I hit it.
Yeah, it's real narrow, man.
Ah, I go on. There are some nice looking clouds not far away on track. I'm going to try the right one of these two in front of us.
Okay.
Cloud base looks a bit higher and yeah, the shape looks better. And with it looks better, I mean it's not that wide, so it's easier to aim for the center and to actually find some lift in the center.
Yeah, I kind of got myself into a position where I'm down to like 750 meters,
Mm-hmm.
so I kind of have to work this thermal.
You can still reach the next.
Oh,
Maybe just don't go that fast there, but you can. There are still some options in reach for you.
Oh no, I've got this girl cord right now.
Okay, then take it. But if it's not that good, don't turn it up to cloud base then.
Yeah.
Just until you feel safe again, then try to proceed. Here comes the sink. And nice lift. I'm now about 8 kilometers away from you.
Yeah, I noticed. You passed me quick, man.
Yeah, I'm also thermaling here right now. Not for long, but if you can, you should try to get here.
Okay. Let me do one more circle and I'll be on
Yep.
your way. I'll be on my way.
Alright.
Yeah, to be honest, this thermal isn't that great.
I get 3.5 integrated here.
Oh, nice.
Hope I can hold it long enough below cloud base to show you where the lift is.
I'm coming. You don't really have to hang out there and wait for me, dude. I can. I think I've pretty much got this gliding thing down, man. At least this rebounding and creating those waves. It was I did all right today.
Yep. Yeah, as a good glider pilot, you need to be able to like imagine how the air is moving around you, and then it will logically tell you the way.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to my wife about. she was saying that it seems like you would get lost in the mountains, but I was telling her that between the black dot and just kind of looking at the landscape, you can kind of see how you're supposed to go.
Mhm.
You know, you look at it and you're like, oh, okay, the wind is blowing this way. It's going to hit that way. It's going to hit that peak.
Yep.
I'm going to get lift there. Then I'm going to bounce over to that cloud.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Yeah.
So what did you get into today, man? Besides flying?
Oh, not much. Was playing some GTA. Visited a friend.
Yeah? More curry?
Yeah, I ate the leftovers
The
from
leftover.
yesterday.
Hell yeah.
The rice was gone, but still more curry.
Yep. Better than McDonald's, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I really like Thai curry dishes.
Oh yeah.
In all different colors, with all different vegetables and meats.
I like a yellow curry with shrimp.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
It's really
Yeah,
good.
most of the time I make red Thai curry, but
Yeah.
sometimes also yellow or green. Yeah.
I make a lot of green curry. When I was in Japan, the green curries were very popular.
Mm-hmm.
So I make curry about once every other week for the family. I make curry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, about the same for me.
It's
Once a week.
here in the southern United States, it's a dish that not very many people are exposed to.
Mm-hmm.
So people love it when they get it. Oh, come on now. I was just in that thermal.
Lost it?
Yes.
What's your altitude?
1,500 meters.
Ah, then you could also go on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm flying way too slow. That's why I'm still that high, damn it. Yeah, the thing is in thermaling tasks, when you hit a good thermal, it's only very effective when you pick it up low. Because when you pick it up 400 meters below cloud base, then you're in there for 1 minute and out again. And
Mm-hmm.
then it wasn't so effective for gaining the energy.
Yeah, I think I was at about 700 meters when I got into this one.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that's a good climb then already.
yeah.
What was the average?
You know what? I had the thing stopped. The integrated, I had it stopped.
Yeah, but what was the Condor Instruments
Oh,
telling you?
probably about two and a half.
Okay. Like the one thing is yeah, like, yeah, let's say at least two different vario values. The one is your true climb at the moment. That's what you see
Mm-hmm.
on the variometer gauge, where
Mm-hmm.
the needle is moving. And then there's the integrated value displayed in the middle of your digital vario. And then there's also maybe like the one the value Kotasa gives you, and that's the netto values. So like how the air around you is moving exactly, but you still need to subtract your initial sink from that value then to get to the real value. So, for example, you fly 130 sync with 1 meter per second at that speed, and you hit a 5 meter per second netto bump, then you only get 4 maximum,
Okay.
because you still have your initial sync even though you're in lift.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I've noticed that especially when I'm flying fast,
Mm-hmm.
the vario is always showing a negative number, but the negative number will bump up a little bit.
Yep.
Okay, let's see where Aviano is. All right, I am 60 kilometers from Aviano,
Oh, okay.
and I've got 100 meters. Yeah, I'm positive 100 meters at MC 2.2.
Yeah, that's nice.
All right.
So what you said, 60 kilometers?
Yeah, 57.
Okay, yeah, then you can easily make it to Aviano.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, you don't always want to calculate with your best gliding ratio, like what it says on the plane page in the flight planner before you join the flight, because that's only your the best gliding ratio at a certain speed for that, like on the highest point of the polar. So it will, of course, decrease a little if you fly 200 instead of 120.
Cool. I was watching a video tonight. I don't know if you know Bruno Vassal.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I was watching one of his older videos,
Mhm.
and he was telling the story about he was at a competition, and they had a 18-year-old pilot call in over the radio.
Yeah, that his stick broke.
His stick broke.
Yeah. I tried to recreate this landing in Condor one time after I finished the task on the Nephi scenery in Utah.
Yeah.
And I managed to land it without using elevator or aileron.
No.
I had to touch the stick to adjust trim and stuff like that, but he still had trim and rudder and gear and water, so yeah.
Yeah.
You can do it, but it's very unsafe. I think if I were in that position, I would have taken the parachute. For sure.
I guess it depends on if it was my glider or not.
Yeah, even if it's your glider, you have insurance. Dude, come on. What's worth more, your life or your glider? Fuck the glider.
I don't know, man.
No, really.
Yeah, really. I would have ejected. I would have totally have bailed out. Although you have to wonder, maybe the parachute doesn't work.
Yeah, but then you maybe have a second.
Oh, I can see the Dolomites. The Italians, these low hills in front, they call them the Dolomites, the foothills of the foothills of the Alps.
Yep. Yeah, the Dolomites go all the way into Austria to Carinthia. It's a part of Austria.
When you're at Aviano, if you look north, it won't be very obvious, but there will be one high peak. That high peak is Piancavallo, Slow Horse Mountain. That's where I learned to ski.
Ah, cool. Yeah, I'm getting closer to Pordenone and Aviano.
Yeah, when I first moved to Italy, I lived in Aviano. It's a very small town. And then maybe 6 months or so after moving there, I moved to Pordenone. And I lived in Pordenone for several years. And then I moved around to another small town called Cordanones.
Okay.
And I lived in Cordanones for a few years before moving to Tokyo.
Oh, and you've been there with the military?
Yeah. Yeah. U.S. Air Force.
Yeah, my grandpa visited the Air Force because he was German fighter pilot.
Okay.
And also fighter pilot, but I don't know the word for it now in English. Like when you do high flyovers, take pictures.
Surveillance.
Surveillance, yeah. Most of the time, that kind of stuff. So he was never engaged in any battle or stuff. Only spying like this, surveillance. But he also had some training in the USA, like missile range and bombing range. And at the time he was there, that the people were very interested in him, like, oh, you're from Germany, really? Yeah, how did you get here, by bus or by train? Oh. That's like one of the best stories of him being in the USA, I remember.
Have you ever been to the States?
No. I've been in the Caribbean once, in the Dominican Republic. My republic. And I'm refusing to visit the States. The Americans won't get my fingerprints.
Yeah, I feel your pain there.
Not for just visiting a country.
No.
Don't want to be treated like a criminal there.
Whoa, what am I doing here, Corey? I just fucked that one up.
There are some thermals around Aviano, but like 20 kilometers before was a big blue gap for me. But I found something 4 kilometers before Aviano now.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't even low, just below 1,000 meters.
I'm down to like 600 meters here, man. I was pushing hard to get up to Aviano, and I was really counting on that last cloud.
Yeah, I was flying with Mark and Thies in the Dutch E-Nationals in gliding this year. And the lowest low safe I had there was 150 meters above sea level. Was also 150 above AGL, or maybe 120. Netherlands are not that high.
Well, I'm down to like 500 meters, and I'm looking for a place to land.
You can still glide 25 kilometers with the right speed.
Oh yeah.
Your best gliding ratio is about 52, with I think 120 indicated. Yeah.
Okay, there's my 2 circles. I'm going 3/4 of a turn. Straightening up. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
That's right. I really shouldn't stay too long in this thermal here. It's only giving me 2.8 meters per second average. And that's less than my MC.
One more tiny correction. There's a maybe, I don't know, an hour north of Aviano in the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
There's a place in Italy called Vaillant. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
No, I'm not sure.
And in Vaillant there is a dam. And
Okay.
when they started building the dam, the engineers told them not to build it. The geologists told them not to build the dam there, but the engineers went ahead and built the dam there anyway. And one night, I think it was like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, something like that, the mountain fell over.
Oh.
The top of the mountain slid down into the lake, creating a huge tidal wave that washed up over the dam and basically washed the town away.
Oh. Big mountain tsunami.
Big mountain tsunami, yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you. Next turn point, Tiene.
Yeah, I'm not sure of that. I don't know that city.
Yeah, it's a bit south of Asiago.
I know Asiago.
I originally wanted to make the second turn point Asiago, but I thought, no, let's just keep it flatlands. Because if you're low, it's tricky to make your way in and out of there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a valley between plateaus, and yeah, you can easily mess it up there. Oh hell yeah, take this. Beam me up, Scotty.
This is ridiculous. I almost don't even have to look at the map to know where I'm going.
Nice.
Almost.
But you remember places and landmarks.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I drifted way inside the triangle that time.
Yeah, maybe in the end it's even faster because you had better thermals more away from the coast.
Those blue sky thermals are, they sneak up on you, don't they?
Yeah, sometimes you're lucky and just hit one. That's also how the autonomous thermaling mode in ArduPilot works. Just fly straight, and when it hits something, then it turns.
Yeah.
Because on a good day, you will hit something after a certain time, just statistically. Ah, there you are.
Yeah, that's what we would do with the radio control gliders, with the discus launch gliders.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, when you throw them, you can throw them to about 30 meters or so.
Yep.
And honestly, you just don't want to touch the controls. You want to throw it, get it into a good, stable, fast glide, and then just leave it alone and watch it.
Yep.
And sure enough, you know, after a little while, it'll veer a little bit to the left or it'll veer a little bit to the right. And you pull up the elevator and turn in the direction, or turn, you know, back into the thermal, and just try to work it as best you can. At that low altitude, what you're really doing is you're flying through the thermal, coming out the other side, doing a quick turn, and then coming back through the thermal. You really can't circle in a thermal at 10, 20 meters above the ground. They're just too small.
Yep.
I need altitude, man.
Oh, there are some nice clouds on your way to the turn point.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, should I go to the ridge, maybe?
Yeah, when I first looked at the task description, I was thinking, yeah, we can just zip up to Aviano and then pick up the ridge, but
Oh, the wind speed is very low.
yeah, there's only like 7 knots, so...
Yep. Oh, even less, 7 kilometers per hour. Only half of it.
Whoa, what happened there?
Yeah, the only thing you can get on the ridge here is A, less sink than flying in still air, And second thing would be higher thermals or thermals with higher cloud bases, because they also climb a bit on the ridge. You got something there?
Yeah, integrated is showing about 2.
Mm-hmm.
Not much, but I will use it.
Yeah, when you load, then better take this.
For sure, for sure. Did you know that you can download maps from within XCSOAR?
No, but I'm not really using XCSO.
Okay. I ran
Yeah,
across
my
a XCSOAR video the other day, and apparently, when you're setting it up, you can click on the dialog box, and it will show you a list of maps that you can just directly download. You don't have to go to the webpage and download them and try to move them around. You can just do it directly from within XCSOAR.
Have you ever heard of Sebastian Cava before?
No.
Oh, you should really check this guy out. And if you're interested in a good book about gliding, check out his book Sky Full of Heat. That's the, in terms of competitions, the most successful glider pilot ever.
What do you think made him so successful? Was it his ability to just do the math?
Maybe as well, but yeah, yeah, it's hard to tell. Like he's. Oh, wait a second. Damn it, lost the thermal. Yeah, I think it's his ability to evaluate the conditions very well and adapt to the situation, and knowing his stuff good. So
My family just got home. I think I'm going to go off voice for just a few minutes.
okay,
Give them a chance to get settled in.
sure.
Alright, I'm about 10 kilometers from Aviano. I'm just scoping up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yankavala. Wish I could go up there and go skiing right about now.
At a slow horse.
Well, Horse Mountain, yeah. I'll tell you what the most fun was. Skiing was great, but it was a lot of fun just driving up to and driving back down the mountain when I was done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's nice, man. It's a good drive. I love driving through the mountains.
Yep. I also enjoyed it when I drive to Austria, to Carinthia to visit my dad. Then I also have to cross the main part of the Alps.
How's your pop doing, by the way?
Oh, all right, I guess.
You said he wasn't feeling well?
Yeah, he had to get to the hospital and to the doctor and stuff.
I'm sorry, brother. Is there anything we can do for you?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. I know there's not much we can do for you from, hundreds of kilometers away, thousands of kilometers away, but if there is anything we can do for you, don't hesitate to ask.
Yeah, thanks for the offer. I'm fine.
What? Oh, that was beautiful.
Well done.
I just kissed it, man. I just kissed it. Okay. What is it? No. No, I'm solid. Apple cinnamon Krispy Kreme, huh? Yeah, I thought you were giving me edibles here. I was like, hell yeah. Gummies. Probably. X-Ray 37 I have registered for 1 year, so I can use it for 1 year, but renewing it shouldn't be a problem. My username, I can change it, I think, if I wanted to.
Yep. But it will mess things up when you're registered in a competition, so maybe you cannot proceed the competition then.
If there's a mismatch or something?
Yep.
Okay.
But when you're done with a competition, then it's fine with changing the username.
Okay.
At least Condor Club shouldn't be a problem, yeah. And the thing with the reserving the competition number, that's the tail number, like your X37, that's always registered for 1 year until your last login. So if you log in once a year to Condor Club, you will always have your tail number.
Oh, okay.
Only when you're inactive for 1 year, then somebody different could take it.
I don't think anybody's standing in line to take X-Ray 37.
Yeah, try to sell it on eBay.
Yes. Condor Club account, many, many miles flown.
No, only the competition number on Condor Club, yeah.
Oh, just the competition number. Yeah.
If you want to be X-Ray 37, just give me $20.
All right, I'm going off voice for just a second.
Yep.
Uh-oh, I'm in a little bit of trouble here. I'm down to 400 meters.
Oh. Is there any thermal near you?
I'm trying to find one. The last couple of clouds I flew through didn't have one.
Okay.
Or I couldn't find it.
Yep. Then you better slow down a bit and go to survival mode.
Survival mode engaged. I'm looking up at a nice big cloud. Be nice to me, man. Be nice to me. What you need? Here. Yeah, you said you didn't really want any atoms. I knew you didn't want any atoms, but we were kind of in a tight spot. Love you too. $600 meters and climbing.
Good to hear.
Whee. This thermal sucks. My integrated is like 0.9, but I am making altitude. Okay, I'm out. I'm out of this thermal.
Alright.
I'm gonna try to find something better. Oh, there we go.
I'm AFK for a minute.
Okay.
Back again.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I think I finally got a good thermal.
Nice. What altitude are you at?
1,200 meters in climbing.
Okay.
At integrated shows 2.9, 3,
Mm-hmm.
3.3, 3.4. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Ethan? My kids are arguing about their account names. Goes to Devin. What's that? Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I think Apple messed up when they banned Fortnite. You guys don't think so? Alright, they're just arguing. Sorry about that.
No problem.
You were there to remind people how dog shit they are. That's like your entire purpose for existing. Yeah. My kids love the Fortnite. Or whatever it was. you know, climbing in these thermals doesn't really help me if I don't accelerate between them.
Yeah.
I've gotta use that altitude. Man, there's a lot of blue sky. A lot of blue sky, man. I've got one cloud. I'm hoping. I'm betting on it.
Yeah, keep an eye out on the sky, observe the sky, and maybe you see a newborn thermal pop up somewhere. They are always the strongest. And their lifespan will be the longest, yeah.
I don't know why, but my autopilot trim is different from my stick flying trim.
Yeah, that's usual.
Oh, okay.
At least in Condor.
Just to keep things interesting.
Yeah. You have to trim a lot harder when you use autopilot, yeah. No, other way around, sorry. Yeah. You have to trim more when you're flying hands on the stick.
Oh, that was heartbreaking. I only caught the sink part of that.
Oh.
I guess I missed the thermal by 100 meters or so. Just flew right past it. Yeah, I think this might be it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got one more cloud I think I can make it to.
Yeah, otherwise you could still dump water to climb faster or to get a climb in weaker clouds. But
Yeah, but it's not
then
gonna help
you
my
have to
glide
fly a bit
ratio,
slower
right?
between. No, it's not going to affect the glide ratio, but you cannot fly that fast anymore between thermals.
Yeah.
Will become less effective.
I'll hang on to the water for a few more minutes. There was just the tiniest amount of ridge lift. Like I see my Vario just barely going up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm dumping water.
Yeah, that's like the last resort.
Yeah, it was like three damn clouds I flew through and I didn't get nothing. That
Oh,
yeah, that's kind of heartbreaking. I think I might have one more chance, but not really. Wait a minute.
yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
If you found something good, then close your water again, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm all over that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. Okay, I'm going off voice here for a second.
Yep.
Yeah, I sense a lot of cursing coming on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can work with this.
Found lift?
I found not sink.
Oh, also great.
Yeah, I think I think some farmer down there was cold and he lit a fire tonight. I'm catching just the whiffs off his chimney. God damn it.
What's your altitude?
575.
Okay.
590. All right, let me see if I can figure this thing out. There's the sink of it. Okay, there she is again. Yeah, once I hit that lift, the first thing I did was close my water man. It just seemed to make sense. Try to hang on to as much of it as I have left.
Yep. That's totally right. Mark, for example, would never dump water. He would rather land out to dump his than dumping his water. But he's also sometimes flying on a higher risk profile, so yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a bit lucky, then you get good times, but you can also fuck it up pretty easily.
If I could circle, I would be okay.
But you're too low to circle.
No. I don't know. Just not a good enough pilot, I guess. I got it. I mean, I'm getting altitude, but very, very slowly.
Are you at a ridge now, or?
Hell, it's possible I am at a ridge. Is there any lift on the ridge?
Not really. Only less sink.
Okay.
But thermals can be stronger that go off the ridge. And they could have a higher cloud base.
Yeah, I can't figure this thing out at all. There's definitely sink. There's lift. And then it's gone.
Maybe you found a very narrow thermal. Or it's very narrow in your altitude.
Yeah. And it's getting pushed back into this mountain too.
But you're slowly making altitude.
Not anymore.
Okay.
It's gone. I'll fly back through it and see if anything is there, but okay. I'll be damned.
Then try to make a bit more distance with the rest of your altitude, and maybe you're lucky and run into a blue thermal on the way. What is your altitude now?
650.
650.
My integrated vario is saying 2/10.
Okay.
3/10. So very, very tiny lift.
Yeah, with that altitude, you could glide about 25 kilometers far. But if you find some lift, better hold on to it for a second till you're a bit higher.
There we go. Like, come on, Corey, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3, right? Hey, I'm at 800, man.
Nice.
I'm up to 7/10 on my integrated.
So slowly recovering. And still got most of your water.
I think so, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think with 18-meter class you will lose about 1.5 to 2 liters per second that your tap is open. So it takes about 2 minutes to empty your wing tanks. Oh, I think I found the best lift I had so far today.
I'm up to 900 meters, man.
Nice.
I was at like treetops. I was down there. Down in the weeds, man.
Yeah, but treetops on the ridge. Or do you mean treetops in the flats?
No, it was treetops in the ridge. I was
Okay.
just trying to flex. Come on, girl. Now I'm stalling my damn glider.
I'm now 420 below final glide on MC 3.5.
Alright. I think I'm going to glide out to Thien and probably land out there.
Yeah.
I managed to recover a little bit, but that was not fun at all. But I went from having nothing to having options, so I'm pretty happy with it.
Yep. Yeah, that's nice. You made it up again. That's what counts.
Yeah, I feel confident that given another hour, I could have gotten another 500 feet off that. But no, I made it up to almost 1,000 meters off that. From like 400 meters up to 1,000 meters. On, at best, 0.7 of a meter a second.
Okay. Oh, that takes some time then, yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty good recovery. I'm happy with the recovery, but
Ah, come on, you got a lot of more options now.
oh yeah.
When you make it to the cloud base at second turn point, then you're already on final glide with a low MC.
Should I go for a nice white puffy cloud or for an angry gray looking cloud?
The darker the gray is, the better the lift is. Because that means the cloud is very dense and thick there. So very expanded vertically.
Okay. Copy that.
and you want to aim for the spot where it's the darkest gray in the middle of the cloud. Sometimes you even see some clouds that are merged together, and then the big clouds also have multiple cores, like of the single thermals that merged there. But only the clouds merge together, not the lift. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have to choose then like left or right of a merged cloud, then take the one that looks more like, yeah, that has how to say, more clean edges, not fuzzy, like a cotton ball. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Yep, that was the right call. Best lift of the day.
Nice. Best lift of the day till now.
Till now.
Yeah, flap glider pilots have a saying that goes like, flaps negative, think positive.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, I see a nice straight canal in front of me. Canale Grande. And when you have to choose between clouds, what you look for is not how big they are horizontally, but vertically. So the more high up the cloud goes and the slimmer it is, the better it will be.
Nice.
And also, as I said before, you will have trouble finding the core or the center of the cloud or of the thermal when a cloud is very expanded horizontally and is like 3 kilometers, a width of 3 kilometers, then will be hard to find the center.
Wait, say that again?
I said it will be hard to find the center when the cloud is very wide, the cloud itself, not the thermal.
Okay, so go for taller clouds rather than wider clouds.
Yeah.
Go for darker clouds rather than lighter clouds.
Yeah, as long as those are cumulus clouds, but in Condor, that rule is right, yeah.
Okay.
But in real life, you wouldn't want to fly into gray, dark gray, bad weather clouds.
No. Definitely not.
But for cumulus clouds, this rule is okay. Yeah. Oh damn, I always forget that the ASG29 has flap setting 6 and most of the other gliders only go up to 5.
-6?
No, not -6. It's from 1 to 6 in the ASG29. 6 is the most positive. No, landing is the most positive, but other than that, 6, yeah. But I always thermal in 5 and forget that there's the flap setting 6. Yeah, the thing with the flaps numbers is if it's like sometimes it's from 1 to 5 or 1 to 6, and sometimes it's from -2 to +2. And if it's like that, -2 to +2, then it's more likely to be just the flap setting in degrees. like degrees against the chord of the wing.
Okay.
Like for example, landing flaps are oftentimes positive 20 or 25 degrees.
Uh, I have a video on my channel of me working with the flaps of one of my RC gliders, and I think it's like
45 or more.
it's got to be close to 70.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there are also gliders in real. I think the ASW 20, for example, has this kind of flaps. They call it Jesus flaps
Yeah,
because it's really like 70 degrees or so.
yeah. What we would do is we would bring the glider in. Um, the tasks that we ran, like you had to be up for 2 minutes, right? But every second under 2 minutes you were penalized, and every second over 2 minutes you were penalized. So it was really,
Okay.
you had to bring it in right on the window.
Yep.
And so what you would do in order to do that is you would bring the glider in to ground effect and, fast, and
Yep.
you would sail it directly at yourself, and then about, I don't know, whatever distance you felt was comfortable, you would pop the flaps, which really acted more like air brakes, and the glider would almost come to a standstill in front of you, and you could just snatch it out of the air.
Yep.
Or you fly it into your wife. And that
Yeah,
happened.
I tried to do that with a 2-meter wingspan foam glider, and it had no flaps.
No.
But I managed to do it once. I like literally stalled it over myself and then catched it. Because that was the only way to get it that slow.
Yeah. Guess
Yeah,
what?
but I crashed this glider a few months later, unfortunately.
Oh, that's always
Yeah,
heartbreaking.
not really worth to repair. It's just
No.
a EPO foam glider. But I saved the electronics and I got some balsa wood and stuff, and yeah, new one is coming.
New one is coming, always.
Yeah, and I bought a balsa kit as well
Oh,
for a little glider that I just want to put some servos in to maybe try it at a small ridge anywhere near, or just a field with a slope. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay. I am starting a run. Get there.
No, pretty turbulent today.
What's that?
I said it's pretty turbulent today.
I noticed that.
I'm getting thrown around like crazy right now.
You just gotta cinch them straps down.
Yeah. I'm glad that I don't have VR, because most people with VR are complaining of motion sickness and turbulent tasks.
I can imagine. Yeah, I haven't even tried to mess with VR. I get motion sick real bad. How far are you from the finish line?
19 kilometers. If I can recover altitude-wise after finishing, I will come back to pick you up, and otherwise I expected you.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna make this turn point, and yeah, I'm gonna bail out on you, man.
Okay.
I think after you cross the finish line, I'm gonna land out. All this thermaling has got my arm a little bit sore.
Okay.
Plus, it's getting late here. It must be really late there. I can't even imagine.
No, it's early already.
It's early already.
Not late anymore. I can see the airport in the distance. Or the airfield, I should better say. Congrats.
Thank you.
What's your altitude now?
I'm at 750 meters. And
Okay.
dropping like a rock.
You could still make it to the finish.
Yeah. Oh, what's going on there? I think I could, but like I said, it's way past my bedtime.
Yeah, I understand that.
It'd be okay most times, but I have to be up early in the morning.
Alright.
Hey, is there an airfield around here? That's why I need XC-SOAR, isn't it?
Yeah, you can also see it on the Condor PDA. Just hit the one second time, and then it will take away the map, and all the circles with the diagonal line through it are airfields. So second turn point, for example, is an airfield.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it is.
I flew right past that bad boy. No, he didn't. Yeah.
Starting to dump water now. I'm about 40 seconds before the finish.
Flying over. And
But still negative DDH. Yeah, sad thing that there's no ground effect in Condor.
Oh, there isn't?
Nope.
Oh.
Not really.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Haha. Perfect landing job.
Nice.
All right, man. I am off for the night, all right?
Okay. Was a nice flight.
Oh, yeah, it was always nice. Yeah, man. Thanks for the flight. That was a lot of fun. I'm really proud of that recovery. I think I probably could have made it to the finish line if I had another two fucking hours, man. I'm so slow. I gotta get faster. Sweet. All right, man. Hey, you landed. All right. Have a good